Hello everyone, Akinov here, and welcome back to Xenogears. We've got stuff to do, but first, we're gonna rest. Hold on, Faye, are you fully prepared? You know there's no turning back now. Yeah, you're right. I'm ready. There is still some time before the train arrives. Let us rest. Here for a while. Let us rest here for a while. What he's actually trying to say. Here we go. We're gonna board a train. As you can see, it's gotten dark. Even darker than it was before. It's dark in our rooms. It's dark down... And I went upstairs. I'm terrible at this. I sometimes forget the angle that I'm going at. We're gonna leave. And I guess it's time to act. The tower we want is over there. Hurry, Faye. So, we're gonna go climb up to this tower. And this tower is probably, if you were playing, this probably was one of the first things that you examined when you got here. It's like, oh, there's a tower. And if we talk to her, sorry, I can't go in the arena. No matter what you say, I can't. Well, it's time. Tonight's train will be coming through here. I wish you success. Maybe we can meet again. Yeah. Okay, so it's coming. Okay. Phew. I was worried I wouldn't make it for a second there. Whoa, what the... Are we going to get a good angle of this? I want to be on the side. Phew, that was close. Well, that was a close one. We almost got thrown off. It's all because of those mysterious punks. When the old man's gone, they always do this. Oh well. Kind of odd hearing that kind of mischief. You know, but... Oh, well. You say something? Well, anyway, we should be alright if we take this all the way. As for the mission, so far so good. What? What's that sound? The connector! Faye, hurry and jump off! This train is almost falling apart. That was another close one. What if it derails before we get to the gear dock? Oh no, it's happening again. This car is unstable too. Let us get to the front. Whew! One disaster after another, yeah. Pretty unreliable train. The entrance to the ventilation shaft that leads to the gear dock should be coming up soon. Here we go. And you auto jump. You don't have to do anything. Which is sweet. And welcome to infiltration. Our destination is actually right before us. If we could go through this door. It's however locked. You have no key. So, what's our goal? We could go through that door there, but what we're going to do instead is try to climb up these and go through the air vents. Now, the air vents are a bit of a pain. They have enemies in them and they're a bit messy to go through. The enemies include these and a few others, so... I don't think Citan's level 30 yet, so he doesn't have the move that I was thinking he had. But... these guys aren't a particular threat. I think Citan's pretty close to level 30. Yeah, pretty close. And we got a couple of fangs, so that's sweet. There's a few enemies in here, but the main thing that's here is you can look down these grates. So the first one, we can see gears and then being cycled through. And what's this? Those feet are familiar. Hey, we found Weltall. It's there. So if we need it, We're gonna need to get there, but we can't because that door is locked. So let's take a look around. What can we do? What can we do? There's nothing up there. So let's go this way. And get attacked by random enemies. The same guys. I was hoping to see the other guys. There are other enemies in here, so... yeah, this doesn't do anything yet because he's not level 30. What am I thinking? Oh well. Yeah. We're gonna have a few fights on our way through here. There's, like, I'm tempted to not show off certain... like, I'm tempted to not do certain things because I feel like I'm just a dick if I do one thing in here. There's one thing that just makes me feel like I'm just a dick, aren't I? But I'll probably do it anyway just to show it off. And that's another dead enemy. I want to see the other enemies though, because they're pretty interesting. Ah, there we go. Level 30. Ether defense, attack. Oh yeah, that's a good level up. Rinkin! And I'll be able to show off Rinkin. His level 30 move. As you can see, here's another one of these. And we come out in another room. So there's that over there, and there's this door down here. So, it's locked. So what do? We can push this box around. So we're going to push it over this way. So we can jump up. Now there's a fair few scenes you can see in these tunnels that, in these air shafts, in these air vents that will give you a better picture of what's going on. Wait a second. Yep, I do have to go down. We'll start by going to this way and seeing this scene. After we get into a fight, of course, because fights are what we do. You can find hobs of some variation or another, and this is Rinkin. As usual, Phantom Citan does a lot of work. But that's just that. I might just do some basic moves. Like this one. Ukigumo! Haven't used this in a while. Well, I might have actually, but that deals enough damage to kill them. The biggest threat about these guys is they can actually deal surprisingly large amounts of damage. And it's more just a nuisance amount of damage. Ah, my favorite, Hagan. Anyway, we're done with those guys. I can't do anything about the encounter rate. And I am going to fight them, because I just feel like it. Because I have no qualms about gaining too much XP too quickly. It's a JRPG, it's what you do. In here we can see people... Oh, this guy's suspicious of something? What are you doing? We're going. Ah, forget it. I don't know exactly what he was doing. I swear there's something going on there. And if we go this way, we can find another one of these. Or we can get into a fight, as usual. Whenever we get somewhere, we get into a fight. I'm gonna try to escape. Yeah, we got away. That's... I don't do this when I'm not recording, just so you know. I never run away. It's something that's been ingrained in me in RPGs. Unless the enemy is going to will kill you unless you don't run away. Security has so much free time, you're lucky. People always think we have plenty of free time. They don't understand. Anyway, what have you been doing over there? Nothing. Well, oh well, whatever. So, this is the guy that you can be a dick to. I don't really want to be a dick to him, but you can. Take a peek, yes. And what we see here is an important piece of information. This is how gears get to the battle arena. So this is how we're going to get to the battling arena. Capiche? We understand each other? Good. I don't know why I said capiche. I'm not an Italian mobster or anything like that. Or whatever that is. Exclamation mark? Security guys? Hey, make sure you return the master key back to the shelf. Yes, sir. Right, the master key. And he's putting it over there. Okay, we know where to go. That should do it. So we're probably going to need that master key. Master keys are good for us. Hey, did you all hear? The battle between the ex-champ and the beast is about to begin. A beast? Ooh, it's already starting. There's no way we can miss this. A sporting execution? What do they do if he wins? I mean, what would they do? Received master key, and Seatown is something to say. Hey, Faye, wait a minute. What's wrong, Doc? This is a part that allows a gear to recover 30% of its HP. If you have this equipped, you can activate this during battle. It's a highly useful item, but the drawback is that you will use fuel, so you must use it with caution. That really doesn't matter unless we get back the gear, Doc. There's no one here, so let's hurry up and get out of here. Oh yes, my usual habit. Well, we should take it anyway since we have the chance. Received frame HP 30. You can get a fair few frame HPs. You'll get a 50 soon because you get well, you can get one from a gear that you get that has it on it. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I am actually going to get rid of this armor and put on the frame HP 30, which is going to be essential to well, making my life easier. It really will help. We didn't even see the enemies I wanted to see. Oh well, we'll probably see them here. We want to go down to here. And we're now in this room. But the guy over here was... Ah, there's 100G over here. That's what that guy was doing. I've never found that before. I knew there was something... Well, I may have found it the first time I played through, but I didn't previously. Anyway, these are some of the other enemies we can find in here, but these are only in the floors and not in the vents. If they survive, they could tell us what they are. However, this one most certainly will not survive. Now this one, I'll defend, so it's a swordsman. And as you can see, Faye blocks swords with his bare arms. Because he has bare arms. That's a bad joke. Faye does not have bare arms. He'd be considerably more dangerous if he did. Or very weighed down because bare arms are heavy. Anyway, we're now at this door, which, use the master key, leads us back to this room. We could get to our destination by going through there, but let's not. If we go through here, we arrive at security. And I'm gonna have to be a dick. Because I am. This is regrettable, but I have no choice. Because I want to show this off. If we go here, received mini gear. And I forgot it. Huh? You, my... Blah, blah. He's ranting about his toy. His mini gear. Thief! And you have no choice but to fight them. But you get a mini gear out of it, so it's worth it. And now there's 4 of them. Which, dealing with 4 enemies of just these 2 is kind of a nuisance. Because there's better enemies for dealing... There's better characters for dealing with crowds. Well, a better enemy for dealing with crowd. A better character for dealing with crowds that I know about. I haven't actually met the other characters, and I don't know a bunch of the other characters, and I know there are other characters, and I haven't met them in game at all, in any amount of playing. Because I haven't finished the game. Duh. Anyway, the point is, these guys actually hit fairly hard, but not as hard as us, so it's okay. Speaking of enemies hitting as hard as you, there's a certain thing that I enjoy or appreciate about the idea of you and the AI enemy being equal in terms of what you can do. Like, well, that was a great level up, but in particular, say, in an evasion ring, one game where I really do appreciate that is Dragon Age Origins, where the thing is you can how do I put this? In Dragon Age Origins, I'm messing up thinking right now. You have spells, right? But the enemy also has spells. They sort of have the same sort of stats as you. They're as fragile and as strong as you. It's sort of like equal. So you have to be particularly careful to not die. Or, well, you know, it's not like it's overly hard, but you know, you gotta play in that environment where the enemy can do what you can do. That sort of thing. And that makes it a lot more interesting than, in some cases, than a lot of other games. But it's not like games like this aren't interesting because they're not like that, but it's just like an interesting thought on how a game can work. Anyway, we're gonna try keep going after getting an Aqua Soul. If we jump here, we can get a survival tent, but that's not really too helpful. Because, well, a lot of things are gonna happen. Oh, these are the other enemies, these are the mechanics. And these guys are durable. But they serve a different role than just being durable, grounding and foot fighting enemies. It's kind of funny when you fight them when you're in a gear. But we'll probably show that off in a few episodes. Or maybe an episode or two. Probably 2 episodes from now? Right, yeah, probably 2 episodes from now. Anyway, we'll just finish this guy off. We only saw one of his abilities. But they can do something pretty funny. That it's a lot more relevant when you're in a gear. Because when you're on foot, it just guarantees damage. But when you're in a gear, it's a little different. So, yeah, we want to go through here, and we're in a really big room. There's no items or anything in here, so you don't have to worry about that. What we want to do is come over here, not that one, but that one. Okay, and we probably want to save before we go on, because what's coming up is quite a gauntlet. So, saving over brave battlers, we're going to go up. Trust me, if you don't upgrade your gear, you're going to be in a hell of a position and you're going to lose. It's as simple as that. You just won't have the power. Who would have thought I'd be battling using only my body? Huh, this sucks. That's odd. Yeah, must be my imagination. Walkie, walkie, walkie. Walkie. Nope, that can't be your imagination. That's not my imagination. Oh shit. What's this vibration? Something feels off there. I'm not a dope. A gear doesn't vibrate like this. It can't be. Holy balls! It is! That's a Rancor! Not a Rancor, a Rancor. Crap, you gotta be kidding me. I'm supposed to fight that without a weapon? Without a gear? Huh? That sound, a gear in flight? This is something interesting. Our gear can fly. Bet you didn't know that. I bet you're wondering, wait, why did I have to platform up that mountain? If I could have just flown? It's something I wonder all the time. Anyway, first enemy. Don't waste booster on him. Don't use ether on him, it's not going to help you. Just do that, and you only need to do one move after this. It's a 2-hit fight. Follow up with Repu, and it's done. Simple as that. That's one easy fight over and done with. And that's not the problem. The problem's coming up. Why? Why are you here? To get this back. It's not that I came here to save you. The elevator I happened to use to escape put me in the arena. I saw you were getting attacked. That's why I saved you. Nothing more than that. For a coincidence, that's a convenient story. It's up to you what you think of it. So, what are you gonna do now? Do what? I barged into the arena. We're also fugitives. That's why we must escape. If you stay, they'll probably make you fight that monster again. This time you're gonna die. Is that what you want? ... Even you must have things left to do here. But in your state of mind... Silence! Shut up! Twice! That's twice you've... If you want to escape from the Empire, do it. Now. I have no intentions of leaving. Even if this is going to be the end of me. Or for me. What's that? Doesn't seem quite like before when the ground was shaking. Not the same, anyway. A rumble? What's this vibration? This vibration. That's no. It's not coming from the ground. It's in the... Is it the vibration in the atmosphere? Something's going on. Oh shit. Wow, that doesn't sound good. I think our buddies from Gibbler have arrived. Yep, they've arrived. And shit is going down. Like, seriously going down. Hell, a ship just got blown up. Things are not looking good for Kissiv's capital, Nortune. Who will save them? Who could save them? No one. There's no chance of survival. They're doomed. And if my recollection is correct, there's going to be a nuclear explosion. And that whole area is in a blackout. Wow. What is that? And we're with Ceton. Faye. It is an aerial attack by Avir, or should I say, Gibbler. I thought so. They are really intent on attacking the Imperial capital. What? What about the civilians? They plan on directly attacking the Imperial capital, Nortune. Oh my god. What is it, Ceton? What are they doing? Wait, I already know, but... What are they doing? The ship is heading for the power plant, oh no. There's a nuclear reactor. Ah, shit. Most likely that ship is their main line of attack. If they drop something on the reactor, the whole Imperial capital will... be blown away. Ah, crap. If we change that course, will that help? Yes, however... Doc, I'm going to try. We can't just turn and run away. Alright, be careful now. this is where it gets complicated. Because shit's about to hit the fan. If those civilians do not hurry and get out. Go evacuate people, Citan! And Rico, what are you gonna do? Eh? ... Meanwhile, Faye is busy. Or we cut to Ellie. What? Who's that? Aren't those the Aver pirates? That's... Faye? What the... Hey, this is Kislev. What's he doing here? He seems to follow us everywhere. What? What's with this guy? A little too persistent, perhaps. Huh? The third time's a charm. Let's get him. Wait. Rank. From our last incident, I can tell that you're friends with that gas pilot, but there's no way we can stop it. It doesn't matter that we're escorting the hatch. I want to fight him, not as an enemy soldier, but as a rival competitor. We're together with Special Forces, and we won't be beaten. Sorry, mate, you're gonna get wrecked. Rank. Sorry. I'm gonna have to kick his butt. Any objections? That seems like I don't seem to have any objections. Welcome to the same bosses all over again. You're in the way! Move! We must change the red ship's course or... What? You again? So it's the Aegis Gear as our first opponent. Unfortunately, we don't have an awesome battle in midair, but on top of a ship. It's still pretty awesome, but do I want to booster against this guy? I can't remember. And unfortunately, my attack boosting technique doesn't actually help me here in a year. I'm trying to remember what's the best way. No, this guy I don't need a booster against him. He'll deal some damage and it'll be fairly annoying, but he's not the one I have to worry about. Fortunately, I can heal myself. He blocked that, that's not good. And unfortunately, he's technically faster than me. But I can heal myself. And I can do this. Which is a lot more efficient than saving up for free. I probably should only save up for one, really. That does the same as blocked middle. So I may as well do heavy? Yeah, I can afford to waste a bit of fuel here. There's a reason I say I can afford to waste fuel. I have no qualms with fixing my frame here, because I want to be at high HP for the next enemy. So I think I've almost got this guy down. I hope. Otherwise that was poorly timed fixing of the frame. Yep, there we go. So we now have that ability, but it burns a lot of fuel. So yeah, it's a bit of a pickle. This is meaningless. Okay, next enemy. This is the aggressive one. This is the one I'm going to boost against, because otherwise, well, I'm in a whole heap of trouble if I don't boost against him. I believe it's 2% of your fuel that boost consumes. He dealt a fair bit of damage just then, so I can't just let him wail on me. Fortunately, he's not as defensive as the other guy. But he's a hell of a lot more aggressive and damaging. And if I can put him out of his misery quickly, that'll be for the better. And I'm getting no dodges, which is too bad. I don't mind going into the next fight on fairly low HP because it's probably the one where I can help myself the most. Shite, I missed. That's not good. Missing's never good. Yeah, and there he goes. Okay, so I burned a fair bit of fuel, lost a fair bit of HP there. In the next fight, I'll make up for it. Don't worry. Because we're cutting down to here. Everyone over here, hurry! Master, there are people over there that can't get out. We're doomed! Don't give up, Hammer. Faye is fighting too. Faye no longer wants to watch innocent people lose their homes, their towns, those that are important to them. Faye's growing up. My town? Huh, don't make me laugh. Who cares? Who gives a damn about this crap town? Even you must have things left to do here. I'm crap too. Rico! Ugh, I've had it! And we come up to another ship, only to be greeted by the Claw Knight gear. This is where I'm gonna be a little bit of a... I'm gonna take a bit of a sort of douchebaggy strategy. I'm just gonna charge. I'm gonna recover a bunch of my fuel. Unfortunately, you can't charge while boosting. Or at least it doesn't actually work. It doesn't help you. Now here's the thing, I can charge fuel quicker than he can deal damage equal. I can charge 280 fuel quicker than he can deal 1290 damage. Because that's why I wanted to wait for this fight to do this instead of trying to conserve fuel in the other fight. Because I'm not particularly worried about taking damage, because I can just heal it off after I've charged up. And it's going to take a little while, but it's probably helpful to be at a higher level of fuel in the upcoming fights. It'd be nice if I had a better response or agility time. I think response is your response. It's either response or agility that's your timer. Speaking of games with timers, huh? It's a very Square Enix thing. They love their active time battle system. They use it for a lot of things. Not everything, but a lot of things. So I've taken a fair bit of damage in this fight already, but I can still heal more than the damage I've taken and be at higher fuel than I started with.